is here. Today we have with us... nobody?
Yep. We don't always have the opportunity to do a collaboration with somebody. I mean, I try so hard, but at the moment, I don't have many contacts, so don't get used to it.
The theme of this chapter is the Sinnoh region. Sinnoh is a region which is famous for being very conservative and tradition-born in the past. This island was isolated from the rest of the world until the Great War. After the war, pressure from other countries forced it to be more open with the rest of the world. Sinnoh receives a lot of tourism year after year due to the fact that it is the country with the most cultural heritage element in the world and is famous for its well-preserved ruins and mysterious mythology. These are the famous cave paintings of Kalcio, a well-known village in Sinnoh. At the entrance of the cave are two giant drawings of the legendary Pokemon Saelck and Palkia, gods of space and time. In the cave there is a very beautiful engraving depicting the deities of wisdom, emotions and will, which are considered the pillars of personality by many psychologists in this region. Sinnoh is the only country that retains its legend of origin. Historians suspected that many of the legends that the other regions have are connected in some way, explaining the creation of the world. This theory gained a lot of traction when Sinnoh was opened up to the rest of the world, as the main myth of this region is the creation myth and the trio of dragons. This country is also very exotic in the eyes of other countries because of its customs and traditions. For example, it is very common to see wooden peoples placed in Sinnoh, telling legends and stories from the past. I would like you to understand a bit more about the values of a person living in Sinnoh. I don't want to bore you, so I'll just give you a couple of examples. On one hand, there is the issue of promises. A promise is sacred in Sinnoh. But I'm not talking about those little day-to-day promises, make no mistake. I'm talking about a real promise, an important one. When swearing an oath in Sinnoh, this posture is taken. The reason for the gesture has been lost in the time, and very few people know about it. It is said that the first 3 fingers of the hand are extended over the heart to swear in the name of the trio of dragons of Sinnoh. The person who made the pledge usually performs this gesture again the moment the pledge is complete. According to legend, this symbolizes the beginning and the end, as it's the same trio that created the universe that will bring it to an end. There is a very common habit in Sinnoh, which is shared with Hoenn and Kanto. It is to wear only one set of clothes on a daily basis, as it is believed that the way you dress is also a way of expressing your personality. Therefore, it is also thought that people who change their outfit a lot are not clear about their personality or are going through a difficult time. However, they do change their outfit for special situations such as business meetings and so on. Now let's talk about how the gym system was integrated into Sinnoh. Sinnoh was one of the last regions to incorporate to this system. And to give you an idea, the Jiraitan is part of the 3rd generation of Sinnoh Pokemon trainers. Because it is so new in the country, there is currently only 5 gyms in the whole region. Sinnoh resistance was not helped by the fact that the government did not see such a large investment as viable and was not convinced by the conditions requested by the OMCPA. Eventually, an agreement was reached in which Sinnoh agreed to implement the gymnasium system by changing some of the requirements. After the gymnasium system was implemented, the government chose Cynthia as leader of the High Command. She was also given the position of Minister of Cultural Heritage and Conservation. This means that in addition to his duties as leader of the High Command, he is also in charge of protecting, investigating and supervising the restoration of any kind of ruins, sculptures, or piece of history in the region. She was given this title because of the countless contributions she made to the conservation and research of many discoveries before she officially became the leader of the High Command. The government also thought to make the figure of the High Command leader a well-known and respectable person worthy of being an icon of the country. His most important contribution to the country has been the restoration of the ruins of Kalcio mentioned above. And that's all. I hope you like it and I'll see you in the next chapter. Until next time!